Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. So Destiny and LeBaric is final. Everything they've been going through. We have the divorce decree. Shout out to T from TV. I'll be speaking to the documents that she posted. This is real crazy. I have listened to it already and gone through it. And it is really a blessing for Destiny. Let's get into it. So this is the final order. LeBaric is there with his lawyer. Destiny is there with her lawyer. And LeBaric is calling them on the contempts of Destiny. So Destiny and LeBaric have been divorced since April 12th of 2021. And in the divorce decree, they had like 3 sound agreements. And they were the areas of agreement, child custody of the minor child, and the disposition of the former marital residence. So they were clear on that. So then May 1st, 2023, there was a modification put in order, right? So Destiny and LeBaric was supposed to have true joint custody. Now, in my mind, from my experience, true joint custody is you get the baby when you're supposed to get the baby. I get the baby when I get the baby. I have them on this odd year. You have them on this even year. You have them on this Christmas. I have them on this Thanksgiving. True joint custody. And then in this modification, Destiny was ordered to pay certain medical bills and also give LeBaric his personal property that was promised to him in the divorce decree. Why would you keep anything? I'm not saying she did, but why? Now, this I want you to hold on to because we're going to come back to this towards the end, okay? Contempts are characterized as either civil or criminal. Civil contempt seeks to compel or coerce compliance with orders of the court, while a criminal contempt is one in which the purpose of the proceeding is to impose punishment for disobedience of orders of the court. Hold on to that. So then it starts to talk about, before we get into the breakdown of it, the court is familiar with LeBaric and Destiny's shenanigans. Like they know them all too well, like more than most, right? And when I say that, it reads, the court is very familiar with the parties and has had more than the usual number of hearings. So LeBaric running up to the courthouse every 3 weeks, got Destiny put in jail, got this and other stuff going on, right? They are sick of them up there at the courthouse. So then we get into the Destiny part of it, right? The defendant, Destiny, has participated in talk shows and discussed LeBaric despite her agreement not to do so. When you say my ex, my baby daddy, that's talking about LeBaric. Don't talk about him at all. We all know you were married at one time. We know you divorced. And this is a very fragile situation. You are losing your mind. So then it says Destiny has been late to drop the baby off and pick the baby up. And also it appears that like if her birthday or Thanksgiving is around the same time, they had a little discrepancies. Those things can be worked out. But when you have a situation like this with LeBaric who is really upset with you, you need to do what you're supposed to do and follow this blindly. So now let's get into what has been ordered. So the first one is the defendant. Remember I read you those civil and criminal contempt definitions. The defendant is found to be in willful civil and criminal contempt for her violation of the provisions of the divorce decree. And it says here that each of them shall remain from talking bad about each other, no embarrassment, no intimidation or anything like that. And the second one says they must respect each other's privacy from the other one from this point on. And that's only fair. So we're on number 2. So number 2 says that the court finds that Destiny failed to pay the child's medical bills 3 separate times. Then number 3 says she failed to pay her HOA fees, her half, on 3 separate times, right? Every year. Then number 4 says she interfered with the attempts to sell the marital residence, including moving yard signs out of the yard. Destiny, you didn't have the money to pay for the baby to go to the doctor. Why are you trying to interfere with selling this house? That is insane. So number 6, the court finds Destiny guilty of 9 separate acts of criminal contempt, right? The Destiny Williams is sentenced to 5 days incarceration in Madison County Detention Center. They read the address, and then it goes on to say, for each of said 9 acts of criminal contempt, with each sentence of 5 days, incarceration to run consecutively for a total of sentence of 45 days. Suspended for a period of 2 years on the express condition that the defendant complies fully, completely, and faithfully with the orders of this court in the future, including the orders contained herein. So as long as Destiny does what she's supposed to do, she will stay out of jail. The court did not impose sanctions, including incarceration, for numerous other times the defendant failed to comply with this court's order, in hopes that the defendant would change her behavior such that such actions do not need to be addressed in the future. So she's got to fix it and do what she's supposed to do. Now, number 7, we're getting into the money now. Number 7, Destiny is responsible to pay a sum of $12,779.13 for the attorney fees incurred by LeBaric. She has 30 days to get that done. Number 8, Destiny shall pay the sum of $1,170.77 to LeBaric for her share of the medical bills. She has 30 days to do it. Number 9, the defendant shall pay LeBaric the sum of $639.83 for her share of the homeowners association fee. She has 30 days to do it. Number 10, Destiny shall be responsible for and pay the sum of $4,093.64 for the unpaid mortgage and escrow fees since September 2022. Number 11, all other relief requested is hereby denied. Number 12, all provisions of the prior decree and modification not herein above modified shall remain unchanged. Done this 13th day of August 2024. If you tally it up, as T from TV was saying, it's about $19,000 for your freedom. So you need to be on that camera. I don't want to hear you talking about Moses and Sonny, but you're going to have to talk about something because you need to be in the camera. This is so sad, though. My question is this. What in the world did Destiny do to LeBaric? You know what I'm saying? Like, men can't handle stuff, a lot of stuff. Did she cheat on LeBaric? Did he find something in a phone, in a text message, in an email? The reason he allegedly had DNA tests done on his son, that's a problem. If LeBaric left Destiny 3 weeks after the baby was born, it was something he found out. Because even if you're mad at your wife, she just had your son. That can go on the back burner for a bit until she heals up, and we can shelve this until later. But something happened that was really bad to make that man leave you with a 3-week-old baby. I don't think LeBaric thought it was his, and that's why he's gone. These are questions that need answers, honey. This is your storyline, Destiny. Figure out a way to let us know the answers to these questions without telling us. Because what we don't want you to say is LeBaric. So you need to figure something else out. You know, you could say elephant, or you could say, I don't know. But don't say baby daddy. Don't say him, my ex, because we all know who you're talking about. You need to figure out a way to talk about it. Because we need to know. It's your girl, Millie Chung. Let's talk about it. Bye, y'all.